Alright, try 2. Let's see if this will work. Okay, I think we're up. I don't know what quality we're at, but we get what we get. This is a really low quality stream, I'll say that right now. I have no idea how to stream stuff good with my laptop, or just in general, I guess. I don't even know if the audio is coming in okay or not. I mean, the bar is working, so let's just roll with it, I guess. Making sure the chat box is up. Not like I'm gonna get any messages or anything. But, at this point, I'm gonna be trying to do a draw stream. I don't know if it'll work, but yeah. I guess I'll start off by showing the last thing I uploaded today. This wasn't on a stream, but I made this earlier today. Here, let me grab it. So, this is what we got. This is the Prinz Ruben class cruiser. It's, from a ship I made here from the depths, and I had to make the design over here today. Took me way longer than I thought it would, like 4 hours, and this is just, I'm not a good drawer. I'm not a good artist. First time I've ever drawn anything digitally, ever. I used MS Paint. That's what we're going to be using for this one, because I don't really have too much of a passion, I'm too lazy to do much else, but we'll see. So, yeah, I uploaded this earlier. It's not to YouTube, but, yeah, I'm basically trying to transfer the design of a ship to something else. So, if we hide this, I don't even know if I'm going to keep this on the channel. It may not work, and I'll either private it or delete it or something, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So the goal for now is to start with this ship. This is the Conscript class cruiser, a heavier cruiser, and I do have a sketch for it, and I can't show the sketch, but yeah, it sucks that I can't show it, but this is the ship itself. So that's the reference photo we're going to be using. So if we bring back out paint, go ahead and do this here. Dang it. Yeah, this is a touchscreen right now. Oh, I can't make it go off the edge. I could just, yeah, that works. I don't even know if this is gonna work at all, Okay, so let's see. So the basic shape that we're going for, that I'm gonna draft here, is this is basic overview. I'm gonna have the arms going around like this. We're gonna have a gun here, and then we have a hand on the gun, and the other hand's holding the gun, and this is a naval gun, keep in mind. So these are the outline of the arms. So it'll be rough outline like this. Then we have the head, we have the hair, there's like a headband, and then there's another gun here. It's like 3 guns right there, and it's going to be attached with like a thing. And below that we have legs. So that's around what we're going for. That's the final pose that the finished product is going to have here. And very basic outline. So last time I started with the face, but I don't know what I should start with this time, because the reference image is a sketch. It's an uncolored sketch that I drew earlier, but that's on pen and paper. But we'll see. So hopefully, if I can adjust this properly. We can drag the reference image up here. And yeah, Gotta take that part back. Sorry if this isn't riveting commentary here. I don't even know if the audio is going through, but I need to actually get started on something instead of lollygagging like this, so let's just get all this out. Actually, wait, I can just do the file now. That's easier. Alright, so let's get started. This canvas we have to work with. And I'm using, like, not even an actual stylus pen either. I'm just using, like, a, whatever you call it, a frickin' one of those pen tips that's on the back of a free pen you get or something. You know what I mean. I guess we'll start with the gun. Like, the gun that's pointing at the camera. That could work. We'll see. But yeah, this is, oh, hello Edwin, hello Reich. Can you all tell me if the audio is working at all? There is no face with this because I'm sitting in a dark room with my laptop, like, sitting down like a tablet, so. Wait, why did your friend force you to delete your PS4? What? Oh. Well, that's not good. But yeah, either way, I think we'll start with the gun. And keep in mind, I'm not an artist. I drew, I'll show you all again, because maybe some of y'all didn't see it earlier. But, this was the last ship we drew. It's not very good, but, this wasn't on a stream. But as you can see here, the ship itself is to the right. This is the Prince Reuben class cruiser, and the drawing is on the left. Way better than the rough sketch. The rough sketch that was the one on the left was not good. This is slightly less bad. I mean, it's still not good. It's like really flat, and it's rushed, and the hands look really dumb. Everything looks really dumb, but it's slightly better than before, and for the first thing I've ever made digitally, I think I did okay, You can see the circle tool in some places, but that was mainly for the gun barrels or something. But yeah, it was not terrible for a first try, Took me 4 hours though. I spent most of this morning and a lot of the afternoon making this, so trying to figure out paint. And I know I should be using something other than paint, but I'm too lazy to, so. Oh, Reg says he's almost finished SAO. Well, aren't there like 3 or 4 seasons or something? I don't know how many there are. I haven't seen it. But, in the meantime, let's get started on this one. So, I guess I could try with a basic facial shape first. And this is the very right-hand side of the screen. So, if this is the highest point, then we could try something like this. No, that's... Yeah, this is just... We'll see what happens here. So, I don't really... Getting that first curve is kind of an important part with that. Let me pull up a separate reference image that you all can't see. But, because this one's going to be sort of based off of Northampton, but in a different pose, I guess. So, let's try again. Maybe we shouldn't start with the face, I don't know. I'm not good at this, am I? Alright. Why am I not doing this right? I'm looking at the reference image and it's just not clicking, Let's just roll with what we have. Screw it. We're not even gonna put in any detail. Wait a minute. It's too small as well. I should make it larger, because if I make it larger, that would actually make it easier to go for. So this is a basic shape of the face, and then we can have the neck, but that's not a neck. Alright, and then we have basic sort of neck shape here. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. That's too wide. Yeah, see, I'm not good at this shit. And my hand's brushing against the side of the laptop screen. Great, it's just great. So we have that start there, you know. And at this point we have to figure out where the arm starts. So if we do a rough, dang it. Can't even hit the back button properly, you know. Maybe I should hold off on doing drawing streams until I can actually figure out a better way to do this. Plus, I'm not planning on making anything like this a regular thing, you know. I guess that's an okay curve for now. I don't know how long to make this. Well, let's start with the other part of it, the other curve. So if it goes like that, maybe like this, sort of. Then the arm kind of curves down like that. I don't want my battery, thank you. So we can always, I guess, go back to it and work on it if we need to later. Well, I mean, you have to. There's no way you wouldn't. That's the I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Alright, so we have sort of a thing here. I don't even know how long I'm going to make this. I don't feel confident about the stream. So, I mean, you can tell Akashi if you want, but I don't even know how long I'm going to make this because I don't think that this is going to work out too well. Getting less and less confident about this stream as it goes on. So, we have that sort of structure. And yeah, that arm doesn't look good, but we can all go back. That doesn't either. And then the arm looks like a stick. It's a problem. You don't want your arm to look like a stick. Actually, I don't even want the arm to be that long because at some point you need the gun. Because she's holding a gun. And by a gun, I mean like an actual naval gun. So it's going to look weird. Like boxy. Like the straight edge for this part. Now, if we want this for a reference, the original one has the gun going back a little past the arm. No. And then up to around half of the body. So sort of like this. This is the location, sort of. I don't know how to describe that part. It's like the rangefinder on the back of the gun. So if we do that, we can sort of form the shape of it. Actually, I could just straight up go all the way. And then we could head back to the tool. And these are sort of the parts that stick out of the rangefinder. This is very rough. Very, very rough. So yeah, that's the rangefinder. Now we need to make the 3D part of the gun. Only problem with this is it looks really simple and it's like a flat sort of thing. I guess we could try to brush down here. Give it a little sense of being a little more 3D. Yeah, that looks slightly better right there, giving it a bit of dimension. I'm not good with dimensions. Everything looks really flat when I do it. So let's add some more lines. around here, because in the reference image here, this is the gun that we're trying to model right here. Let's adjust this a little bit. So yeah, this is the gun, and if I try to adjust here, it does have sort of a line aspect. Actually, I'll wait to do the inner line work until I have the rough outline. So if we just head down, I guess the gun will be sort of long. Depends on this. So it looks about okay. So we have one section here. Next one's a little more sloped. So that nice slope here. And then the rest is a straight shot to the back of the gun. And I don't want to full screen the image. Thank you very much. This paint window kind of cuts off the back of the gun. So, yeah, there's about 2/3 sticking out of the top, so that looks appropriate. Let's adjust those endpoints. Alright, so that's the outer wall of the gun, and then at this point there is a sort of section like here. However, I'd rather... should I draw the barrels first? Let's not do that first. Let's do this first. Oh, y'all are getting my notifications. Problem is, if I leave my cursor on one point for more than a certain amount, it'll think I'm right-clicking because of the frickin' laptop mode or whatever. First world problems. Hey Ocublox, welcome. We're doing an art stream here. Or attempting to. It's not a good one, but we're trying. So then, with the main gun barrels, they're sticking out of the middle of the gun. I hope the audio is okay. I hope you all can hear me, because this is still sort of... And I'm messing up already. Yay. I don't want to make a video about this picture. I want to zoom in on it, you know? I love technical difficulties. They're great. They're beautiful. Okay, you all can hear me. Okay, good. So, this time we're doing the gun barrel. One of 3 of them. So, around here is the top of the gun. I guess the gun will be the reference point for the scale of the picture. So let's try to get this as good as we can for now. Oh. So apparently it thinks you're always trying to resize it when you're actually trying to move it, unless you're extremely zoomed in, so that's a problem. But yes, we are doing the Conscript class cruiser. That is what we are attempting to draw. And by draw, I don't mean the ship, I mean we're drawing the ship girl, because, you know, weebs. I'm not right-clicking, damn it. How do I get people to watch my videos? Are you asking for you or for me? Like, because I'm surprised I get any viewers at all, you know? But if you're asking for personal advice on that, which I'm not the person to ask, but if you are, I mean, I'm just doing this for fun, you know? Because I want to have this stuff made, and if anyone's gonna make it, I'm not paying an artist. I'm not paying an artist to commission this stuff. I don't pay commissions. If I'm gonna try to get art, I'm gonna make it myself, even if I'm not a good artist. So I know that's counterintuitive, but you know, what can you do? But view-wise, I guess, I mean, I don't try to get views, if that's what you're saying. I just make content I think would be cool for me to listen to, because I listen to a lot of the mashups I make. Most of mine are in my music playlist, which I listen to often. So, if anything, it's just a way for me to outlet my creativity, and if other people want to listen to it, then good for them. That is not good looking. What if we just made a straight line like this and dragged it into place? And then we could lower it. And it keeps thinking I'm right-clicking. I'm not right-clicking. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. I'll tell you what. I can't do a good Hank Hill impression, I'm sorry. Stream's ruined. So if I do that, I can fill in part of it. Actually, this would be better off black. Actually, no, we'll leave it for now. I'll do color later. And by color, it would just be very flat color. I'm not good at doing actual shadow and fading, because this is MS Paint, so... and I'm just, you know, not good, so... That's a triangle. I don't want a triangle, you know? Why would I click on a triangle? So, second half of the gun, around here. Let me make sure that I'm not overstepping my boundaries here. How does it look in the base picture? It's hard to even see that part on it, so... I want to make sure that this end of the radar part looks decent once I hook the gun back around. So if I made this secondary wall here, you say, I can't make videos anymore, it's just hard, and you work on other things, then forget about YouTube. You don't know what you're doing. I feel that. Expect less content output from me for this semester, because I can already tell from the first week of the semester that it's going to be tougher than last semester. Just from what I've been assigned so far. Even just ordering textbooks has been a pain in the ass. Actually, let me erase this line. I don't want this line for now. But I feel you. I feel you, dude. So, if we want this to go somewhere, I'd say maybe here. Actually, a little farther away. I don't know how far to make this. Oh, you're making a Discord bot? That's out of my expertise, buddy. I don't know how to do that sort of stuff, you know? What does the bot do? What do you have a plan for what you want it to do? Alright. So at this point, I kind of want to... I should have duplicated the gun barrel, but... oh well. What does the end of this even look like? It's just that and then the same thing all the other way through. So, at this point... stretch down here. Actually, it's kind of... like this, I guess? Because it's a little bit sideways, not completely straight. Although I do need to make the barrel for this part. It's about the same length, I think. Looks good enough. You said, I made it so I can chat with it and it will chat back. Isn't it hard to make a chat bot? Are you trying to do it to where it has specific responses to specific questions, or just like trying to predict things or something? Because making a chatbot's almost like making an actual like movie AI, not like a actual machine learning common AI or something. Like, it just seems like you're trying to build yourself a waifu or something. Which actually, ironically, or coincidentally, is what I'm doing. I'm attempting to build a boat waifu, so, you know? I mean, I've already built it, but I'm trying to draw it, so, haha, funny coincidence. Oh, so you're just doing a basic one. Alright. Let's see how far I want this down to go. Close enough for that part. Okay. See, this takes way longer than I thought it would. Like, making even the Prince Reuben, that was a struggle. It was my struggle. Funny World War reference. But yeah, it's tough. And this object is too small. What if I just make it like this, and then I can't drag it in because it's too small? Well, wait a minute. And I'm messing up already, see? You can make a join Discord groups. Well, isn't that what the bots are supposed to do? Aren't they supposed to join groups? Dang it, it keeps grabbing the wrong endpoint. Am I gonna have to zoom in again? I probably am. No, I don't want to do this, dang it. Watch me, like, dox myself or something. Wouldn't be surprised. Quit right-clicking. I'm not right-clicking, I'm just holding down on the screen. Why is it doing this? Join our group. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't check Discord too much, honestly. I should. Yep, there it is, right there. I got the notification right there, so. You know, I think I made this a little too wide. So if I extend this a little bit. Stop it, I'm not right-clicking, damn it. Sorry, I just. There's technical difficulties, you know? So would that work? Let's see. Alright. And then if we add this part, we may have to adjust the other endpoint. I'm not trying to... Maybe I should just disable the hold. Let me Google that. I'm gonna try Googling it. One second. I'm looking at a thing right now, like a tutorial right now. Let's try this. Control panel. Pens and touch. Is Pens and Touch not on here? Large icons? Pen and Touch. Alright, so you see that. Settings. And we'll disable it here. So let's see if that worked. Head back to the thing. I know you can hear my keyboard. It's unavoidable. Like I don't have good equipment to stop that. Still doing it. Why is it still doing it? I disabled it. Look, I disabled it. Look, I don't want that. I want this to not work, and it's still working. Why is this? What? I disabled it. Oh well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's not that this PC isn't fast, it's just I'm not fast. In the mind, I'm just slow mentally. Still doing it. Oh well, I give up. Alright, so I will have to adjust that top because the top of it is unbalanced. So I'm gonna have to erase some of this. If I have a reference line, I need to erase around that reference line. What if we just did one straight line across? Sort of like that. Still doesn't look too balanced. What if I zoomed out? I'm gonna have to pull back down. Does that look okay? I'll have to adjust the rest of it. Let's see if I go back in. Let's zoom in again. And we'll move these up here. Or attempt to, at least. There we go. Okay. So we have most of the gun. It's not done yet, though. There are other lines we need to make. Because the gun sort of angles up. And I want to have that sort of represented. Give it a bit of depth. Even if it is somewhat artificial depth. Still depth. me adjust that, pull back up the image. Let's save. Actually, we forgot to save. So this would be we'll call it, yeah, it's Conscript. The Conscript class cruiser. And now we have a save. Let's go back in now that we're doing this, and then we'll add some 3D to this. Well, if anything, it should be kind of like that, because for looking at this from a 3D perspective, we're gonna have to erase part of this. I love it how it constantly right clicks no matter what I do. That's slightly better right there. And my arm grazing against the side of this is messing it up. And I think I'm alone now. I think Occublock's left. I don't even know if I'm going to continue this stream. This may be easier for me to just make it off of a stream and then upload it. I mean, not to YouTube, but wherever I upload it normally. So if we zoom out all the way, this is what we got so far. Actually, let's zoom in a bit and polish up that radar or the rangefinder, because that needs a little bit of work. Oh, you're still here? Because it said one person. That's odd. YouTube fluctuates. And yes, I am doing this from my laptop. I know I said it before. So even if I just hold, it'll still right-click. And I have no clue why, but I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with it instead of just complaining about it. So, should zoom in a bit more. I like how I can't even press the zoom button or the undo button properly. I have to reach all the way around to touch it with the pen, which is on the other side of the PC, so, or the laptop, so it's a little bit annoying. Try to get rid of some of this here. And I'll end up redoing a lot of this because I'm just trying to get a basis for what I'm trying to do. So these are just early lines right here, not really trying to do anything too complicated. So if we zoom out again and not turn on the keyboard, we have the gun, and the legs go out the bottom because she's holding it in front of her. The second gun is pointing straight at the camera. But, like, ideally, the way this is set up is there's a strap on the underside of the gun with the trigger, and she's holding it from the bottom. Kind of like a Mega Man sort of arm extension thing, but it's detachable, because it's kind of like grabbing a shield, but instead of having a strap on the shield, the strap's connected to the gun. So, and then the other one is behind her, connected via, like, mechanical stuff. I mean, it's a gun. Oh, shoot, I forgot that one part on the end of it. It is a gun. It's a naval gun. Shoot, I messed that up. Messed that up as well. Maybe I should zoom in again. You can't do any precision work without zooming in. Maybe I should try pixel stuff. Well, technically this is pixel stuff, honestly. Well, this is a part for a boat. That's the thing. Oh, I messed this up right now. Can I not? Yep, I'm messing everything up now. Okay. Okay, so this is a boat. I keep messing it up, dang it. And I can't even press undo. I need an actual, like, professional thing instead of this. But, this is technically not, I guess, pixel art, because it's MS Paint and I'm zooming in way too much. I mean, jokes aside. Again, what I'm doing with this is, it's a ship, but it's a ship girl, you know? Or it's like an anime girl, or along that line, but they represent a warship, so. If we zoom in a little more, I will have to mess with some of these lines because they look a little odd already. Let's save. I am using the undo button in the corner, but I had to reach all the way around, and you can't see that, and I had to hover over the tablet, or the laptop, because it's laying flat, but just accessing the button and pressing it properly, because the button's so small, it's a pain. So, and I can't use, like, Control-Z because I don't have access to the physical keyboard because it's under the laptop right now. Because I have to have it flat. Unlike this girl. You'll see that later. But, I'm really concerned about how the hair is gonna look. Because when I did the sketch of this person, the hair is just a bunch of pencil marks, but you can't really equivalate the pencil marks too well in here without a shit ton of undos. So, also this arm's gonna have to be way further down, because her other hand is going to be holding the, like, resting on top of the gun, sort of like it pulls down to the left. So if we, ultimately the hand is going to be like that, but I'm really bad with hands. Really, really bad with hands. So let's just erase the region that we're going to put the hand in, using Zahando to make space for a hand. That's pretty ironic. Oi, Josuke, I used Zahando to make space for a poorly drawn hand. Now ain't that just wacky? Alright, at this point, move this a little bit to the side so I don't have to reach over with my hand as much. It's easier this way. And I'm trying to imagine how my hand would look if I were to place it on a gun like this. So, I'm really bad with drawing hands. I cannot stress this enough. Ugh. I'm getting all the notifications because I'm listening to music right now, but I'm getting all the notifications from the server of you and the bot. But anyway, so yeah, how are we gonna do this? I'm trying to picture how it's gonna look. So the thumb's gonna be outstretched to the side. Let's zoom in more. Depends on how large the other arm is. We're gonna have to race even more. Sort of like that. So, how is this gonna work? I'm gonna have to take a picture of my hand and then just base it off of that. I may actually have to do that. Alright, give me a second here. Stay with me. Bear with me. If I were to hold on to something with my left hand and take a picture... Oh god, this is really awkward, and I'm in no lighting here. You all can't see the lighting, but there's no lighting here. I can't even get into the right place, too. Let's see if this will work. No, it's fine. You all... I don't think the stream can pick up the sounds of it, because it's not too annoying. But... do I have bug bites on my hand? Those look like bug bites. I don't think they are. It's weird. It's just, like, with the low lighting, it sort of accentuates it. Okay, good. At least the sound isn't there. Okay, so... I don't even know how to do shadow work with this, but I'm not going to try it. Alright, so if we take just the pencil here... You have the arm going, nope. I'm going to be doing a lot of undos here. Maybe I should start with the lead-in of the arm, but then I need to start with the thumb. It's going to... That's not good. I like that it won't press the undo button. And my PC kind of darkened for a second. Really not good at this. Need like a little bit of space between the fingers. And they already kind of look clunky, you know? See, I mean, the thumb's way too big. I'm gonna have to scale back the thumb. We'll make it work. If the hand's too small, we can select it and try to scale it up. It'll come back to bite me in the ass later, but this kind of has to be straight too. Well, the other part kind of curves inward, I guess, or it's sort of like that. And the thumb sort of comes out of here and go. That's not good. Let's go back on that. Kind of like that. Oh, that's a straight line. Sort of. I mean, it's workable. Oh, hey, Zach. Welcome. Welcome. I'm attempting to draw something, and it's not good because I never, ever draw. Like, ever. I've only started sketching things about a month ago. And this is the first time that I've tried to use a pen, like a digital pen, and like MS Paint to make something. So I am not an artist at all. And of course, I'm trying to draw a hand here, and the hands are terrible. You know, it is what it is, I guess. Enough explaining myself. I will just roll with it. And wait, you said that's his name. Did you know he has a Discord server? You talking about Zach? Does Zach have a Discord server, Occupblocks, or are you talking about someone else? That hand is too thin and too long. That arm, I should say. Okay, that's definitely too long. We're gonna have to mess with that later. How does that even look zoomed out? Hand is small. I will admit that. We're gonna have to upscale it. It's doable. Don't worry. What am I doing here? Yep, we're gonna have to upscale the hand. Oh, my server. Oh, you were wondering what my name was. Well, that name was actually the name of the channel until I changed it, and I changed it around right before I started streaming in the first place, back at the beginning of the Minecraft series. So that's sort of some of the channel lore. I think Zach left, though. I'm not surprised. I mean, he's got things to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I love how it misinterprets all of my inputs. Oh my god. I like destroying everything. It's fun. Probably good that I didn't try for fingernails first. So if I upscale the hand, kind of messes with the resolution, but wait a minute, did that get rid of it? Did that deselect it? Deselected it. Why does it do this? I hate that Paint deselects things. It's just so annoying. God have mercy on my soul. God have mercy on my Kia Soul. My sister wants the Kia Soul. She likes that car because it looks like a box. Dang it! Quit doing... It's not doing this right. And it undid it again. Okay, this one's more workable. The things I do for art. And it's cutting off everything else. Why won't it just... Is there any way for it to just take the black part instead of covering other things with the white part? If we put it just in a space where it can easily select it again and then scroll up. Is that to scale? That looks a little big. Maybe here? Maybe? Yeah, I want to make sure the scale is right. That's why I'm taking so much time with this. I know it's boring, but I really do want the scale to be good. I think that's good. Let me just double check. Let me use the discount double check from Progressive. Checking a reference image here. Yep, it's workable. We'll make it work, you know. Now let's work to fix all the other crap that we've done. And by we, I mean me. Really? How does it remind you of Fallout 4? Dang it. Dang it. Gonna have to zoom in a lot here. But yeah, how does it remind you of Fallout 4? Because I like that game, you know? I know this hand looks kind of clunky. Actually, that made it worse. We'll deal with it later. You know, there's that arm look to scale. Not really. All I need to do now is sort of connect these. So does this remind you of like a pinup poster? Like a propaganda poster or something? Because that's sort of what it sounds like to me. If you said that's what you have a 90s poster. Yeah. Okay, so it does seem like a pinup. I get that. So, as part of the... I gotta zoom in again. So this is bare skin I'm drawing right here, as with compared to Ruben had clothing on her arms. She had like a long sleeve shirt. This is Conscript is a little more scantily clad than Ruben, but you know, oh well. If I get my door kicked in by the FBI, I get my door kicked in. It's legal, I promise. So I should have no reason to fear. Plus, less clothing enables better movement, I guess. And just, yes, it is SFW. I'm not, why would I make anything in SFW? This is SFW. It's not really meant to be anything like that. It's just a good pose, you know? I guess we should maybe work on the actually, let's finish the gun, because I know we had to erase some of the gun to get the hand in there. You know, one thing I see a lot of artists doing when I look at art like this, they do whatever they can to get out of drawing hands. And I understand that now. Like, that's lazy. Why would they get out of making a hand? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, why do I have to make hands? You know, this must be a breeze for Yoshikage Kira, you know? He must love this crap. Well, until he gets, you know, run over by an ambulance. But we don't talk about that. We don't want to give Kira some PTSD in the afterlife, you know? My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 33 years old. They have big iPad things? Well, when you say big, it sounds to me like a digital easel or something like that. That's what it sort of comes into my head. Is that what you're talking about? Because, again, I don't want to do a lot of art. I'm not planning on doing a lot of art. I just wanted to do what I'm doing right now to make the sketch designs for the ships I have, you know? So, I'm not actually gonna do much related to art in the future. That's not my passion. I just figured I might as well try something. So, if we zoom out a bit more, here's where we're at. Let's zoom out all the way. That's a good start. Not too terrible. That left arm could use a little bit of work. Let's mess with that. If anything, I'm just having to put off doing the face because I know I'm going to mess up. I wonder how this is going to look in post, because I'm not even able to view the viewer, or whatever, the YouTube viewer for this before while it's going on, so I have no clue what the output of the stream looks like, or if the quality's terrible or anything. Also, I'm gonna get my neck messed up because I'm just staring downwards. Let me take a minute to stretch. I'm gonna get a cramp if I do this wrong. Let me roll my neck a little bit. Sorry, I just want to not die. Oh, you sent me a screenshot, I see. What does it look like? Yeah, that's good enough. That's quality I'm okay with. I'm okay with that, thanks. Here, let me mess with this a little bit. You're on your phone? Okay, yeah, so that's not bad. Not bad. So this character is gonna be wearing a bikini, you know, because that's just how the sketch went. I mean, compared to, let me pull up Ruben. Where's Ruben? See, Ruben had that shirt or whatever. She's kind of small. She's pretty small. This character is not as small, I'm gonna say. Does Conscript have any torpedoes? I forgot about that. If it's exposed torpedoes, I need to put in a launcher like that for Ruben, but I didn't have torpedoes in this one, so because I don't think her focus was torpedoes. Are there? There are a few torpedoes on the Conscript. There are. And we also have that double gun that I forgot about. The original sketch didn't have a lot of the stuff that I'm looking at right now. I mean, it did have this shielded gun here. Let's see. So if we do this, then let me adjust the chat box a little bit more. Alright. So right now maybe we should try some work with the face. Let's see. Mess with this a little bit more. I don't know what to do for the mouth, because in the sketch it's just a straight line, but I don't think that's going to cut it for the full mock-up. Let me look at Northampton again. What did Northampton do? Northampton's sort of biting her lip, but I don't know how to draw that. I didn't design Northampton, that's a Azur Lane design. I'm sort of basing this off of Northampton. A little bit, but not too much. So I guess it will have a small nose like that. We could try with one of the eyes first. And I'm bad with eyes. I am really bad with eyes. I am warning you all right now. Not good. Actually, now what color do I want the eyes? Because the sketches are uncolored. That's not the color. That looked like different. What color do I want? What's this? That's green. I guess. Do I want her to look like a cat? Is there any darker green? Let me go into the edit colors. So a little bit darker green, you know? Let's try this. That's a darker green. I think that'll work. That'll work. So how do I do the pupil? Because if I'm in MS Paint, because all the weeb eyes have like varying stuff for the eyes. Because if I just do some cat eye stuff like this, that wouldn't work. So let me try an eraser tool. Oh, that's just... Nope, that's Minecraft. I don't want Minecraft. Try brushes. Because I don't really know how to do the pupil of this. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Sort of like a curve. And then something like that. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll roll with it for now. Let's make that top of the thing a little thicker. Oh, hey, Zach. Welcome. The other Zach stopped by earlier. There were two Zachs. Zaxby's. So, yeah, we're doing a draw thread. Oh, shoot. Did I mess up that? Is that where I want that? No. Quit right-clicking. I can move it later if I need to. So, yeah, we're drawing. We drawing. Zaxby's looking ass. Let me pull up the chat bar. No, I don't want to hide chat. That would not be good. So yeah, I'll show you one more time. I know I showed this before, but I'll show Zach. This is the Prince Reuben class cruiser. I made this earlier today. Based off of the first sketch I made. It's not very good, but I tried. The hands are terrible and the eyes are flat. Well, everything's flat, but oh well, I tried. So that wasn't on stream though. And the guns look kind of funny. Oh well. We're just working on this one now. Yeah, I'm not a good artist. I'll say that right off the bat, so. I don't even know how to do eyes. That's what we're struggling with right now. And by we, I mean me. I don't even know if I should, like, cover another eye. I don't think I should. Well, maybe I should, like, partially cover it. So I do, like, some of an eye or something. An eye for an eye. But we have, like, half of the eye get cut off by the hair. Because she has longer hair. So. I need more reference images. It's a little too far down. But yeah, this is the Conscript class cruiser. Why did it always pauses? Dang it, stop pausing. Oh, you said you can... Look, I'm not good at stick figures either, but, you know, I mean, I guess it's good that I'm trying, but I can still be embarrassed about it, you know? Because eyes are... Dang it! It reminds me of that one picture where it's, like, the frog that says graphic design is my passion or something, and it's just really bad or something. And I can't even press undo. It won't let me press undo. So it gets cut off around there. It's a little too flat. I can't press the... Why is it not... I'm slamming against the undo button and it's not doing anything. Okay, now... There's so much residue on the frickin' undo button as well. Like, for some reason. This isn't like a filthy laptop or anything. It's just... I've been pressing it so much. I thought it would be sands. No, hell no, I am not drawing the sands, you know? I'm prepared to do some things for my art, but not sands. Don't take that out of context, please. So this eye will get cut. Dang it! You know what, let's just finish the eye, and if we need to cover it, we'll cover it. I may need to resize it as well. That's one advantage this has. I always mess up so much on the eyes in the sketches that the sketches end up looking really weird because I keep erasing so much and it destroys any quality the faces would have had. So let's fill that part in. The face on the sketch almost looks like Todd Howard. Jesus. You all can't see the sketch, but it actually looks like Todd Howard. Like, I feel like this girl is gonna pop out of the screen and tell me to buy Skyrim any minute now. Yeah, but you all can't see the prototype. It just works. It just works, you know? Dang it, I messed up that, people. I don't even know if that sort of thing is working. And we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I do need to make the eye a little bigger, though, so let's select it and try to scale it up. Why are you only scaling in one direction? Scale in both directions, not one direction. No, don't flatten the eye. Now, when I want to make it go upward, it's not going upward. What is this doing? I can't do shit. I can't expand it. It just won't let me. Stop right-clicking, goddammit! I can't turn off the freaking right-click. If I try to hold anything for a little more than a second. Stop right-clicking! Stop! For the love of God, let me adjust the freaking eye. Stop moving it. Oh my God. You know, let's just undo all of this. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Nope. Nope. I don't want to do it vertically. Stop. Oh my God. Stop. There we go. That's slightly better. Screw it. I probably scared off all the viewers. RIP. With my tirade about an eye. Now, how am I going to do the mouth? Oh, what did they do for the other girls? And the app reset. Great. Now, again, what did they do with Northampton? Yeah, close enough. Still no here? What do you mean? Can you not hear me? What? Or wait, you wouldn't be able to answer that if you couldn't hear me. What are you talking about? Oh, you're still here. Oh, you were. I thought you meant here as in HEAR, because that's what you typed, rather than HERE. So, this point, I do kind of want to do some of the hair. I think most of it will go backwards. I don't want the select tool, I want the other tool. If we do sort of this, then we can start on the hair. I don't even know what hair color I want for her. Because it can't be Northampton, you know? But it still needs to be something interesting, you know? I don't know what color to make her hair. How about a lighter green? She'll be the green machine. Something quirky. Well, she does have a headband. Well, let's do the headband after. It's too much of a bowl sort of shape. How do I want this? She looks like a Star Wars character now, like one of the Twi'leks now. How do I want this? How far up do I want the headband? So we'll get that part out of the way. I do want more of an inward curve with the hair here. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to... I can use the fill tool, but I'm just waiting. I guess I should have the headband in sooner rather than later, or at least the start of it. Let's zoom in. Now if we were to fill, what color would I want the headband? Wanted it darker. Well, I guess let's try this. That's fine. Shoot. Kind of want it like poking out a little bit at the top. And then we'll put like darker streaks in it later. Why does it do that? Why does fill not work completely? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Only problem is I can't really show anything on stream that gets sent. I could do that with my normal PC, but not this one, because this one doesn't have Discord, and on top of that, yeah, I can't. If I was on my regular PC, I would be able to, and I don't have a face cam, so I can't hold it up to the face cam. I mean, I'll look at it, but I won't be able to show it on stream. That's the thing. There is? Do I even remember my login? Although, I don't know why you'd want it shown on the Discord, because... Or, not on the Discord. I don't know why you'd want it shown on stream, because it's literally just me and you. I mean, no one really watches these after the fact. It's mostly just there for the whoever's watching it now. Where's the Discord login? I don't even... While I do this, I don't even know if I have the login, but while I check, I'm gonna blacken the screen. Just in case. So the screen is black right now, but it's still streaming. Give me a second. Give me a second. I think it did log in for me. Yeah, it's logged in. Did you send it already? Because I don't see anything if you did. Go ahead. Ah, shoot, I accidentally turned on Premiere. One second. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. Okay, alright. Here, it's back up. There, I found the GIF. I like it. I don't really do I don't do animations, but I like it. Is that like your OC or whatever? Oh, you even did a little bit of shadow work too. Nice. Lord knows I don't. Now let's undo this. Alright, let's head back to it. Yeah, I don't really like the way the face looks right now. Once I end the stream, I'll work on this a bit more and change it. Well, actually, I have more schoolwork to do that I should be doing now, but oh well. No one needs to know. Ah, shit. Again, I could be using the fill tool, but I'm not. Even though I should. Actually, let's do that. No reason we shouldn't. So I kind of want the hair to go to a certain point, and then like poof out to the side. Kind of like that, and then the rest kind of falls behind her. Actually, we could have like another strand or so falling down here. So if we get rid of this part and then sort of draw here, then hopefully the fill tool will work. Sort of. Okay. And we'll have to kind of do one for the rest of this. I don't want it fully fold in, but partially. Then if we have it capped up at the top, then we could fill at the top. There we go, and then I'll zoom in a little bit. And we'll add streaks and stuff to the hair later. I'm just getting a basic sort of layout of positioning. This is all conjecture. The eye's still a little different. Here, let me try to select it. Does that look good? I guess so. Then we'll mess with the green over here. Now, if we fill in with this, then we can go in with a brush. Alright. Again, this isn't optimal. I'm just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Trying to mess with the mouth right now. Also, what's your OC supposed to be? Like, is it supposed to be a deer? Looks like a deer. Are you a furry? I mean, I have nothing against furries, but are you a furry? I mean, I'm not one, but I know a few people at my campus who are, that are in clubs and stuff. I'm gonna have to zoom in even more. Get up and close and personal. The FBI is gonna raid me any second. Okay, good, you're not... I say good. I mean, it's just a little awkward, but you know, okay. Because for a second, I thought you maybe could have been a furry, you know? Again, nothing against it, but to each his own, you know? Dang it. Looks like the eye's like bleeding ink. Just want a few pixels. Come on. Please, sir, can I have some more pixels? I'm starving. Dang it. How much am I gonna have to zoom in? So that's supposed to be an open mouth. In fact, to emphasize that, here, let's zoom in more. Kind of want a separation inside of there. Or part of it's sort of darker and part of it's lighter. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to turn that border portion. Well, that's close enough. Does that look okay? We'll change it if we need to. Do the basic face work. I mean, if you're wearing a hat that has antlers, I wouldn't consider that being furry attire. That's just a hat with antlers, you know? Like, if it's a full costume, that would be a fursuit, but I don't know why I'm talking about this. Give me a second. Shoot, how long has it been? Oh, it's midnight. It's past midnight. I started this a little after 10 or something, so how long have I been going? Wait. That won't tell me. Oh, an hour and a half. Wow. That's a thing. So, how far are we at this point? I still don't like the face. It looks a little like Family Guy almost. Kind of like Lois. Hey, Lois. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. I don't know. It looks too much. The face looks too much like Family Guy. I'm sorry. I can't do it. The eyes are a little too big, maybe. Maybe it's the mouth. I think I had to mess with the mouth, but that's an easy fix. Let's just work on something else at the moment. We'll save. Kind of looks like a female version of Rohan Kishibe for a second. I need a warship, not a manga writer. Trust me, building the warships is easier than drawing them. So at this point I would probably stick with the straps for the bra. Put in some detail work. You know, while I'm out here, I'm gonna shout out to one meme I really liked, where it was someone had taken the Dr. Manhattan from like Watchmen or whatever, and they had a scene from it where he's talking to someone and he's like, "It's so sad that Steve Jobs died from ligma," and the other guy, instead of saying "what's ligma," he says, "Who the hell is Steve Jobs?" And then the guy still goes, "Ligma balls," and then just makes the guy explode. I don't know, I just liked it. I think it was called just like, go on YouTube and type in like Dr. Manhattan Ligma or something, and it'll be like the fourth thing to pop up because the top result is someone just trying to intimidate it or impersonate it, and they don't do as good of a job. Actually, the strap needs to be a little curved. Sorry. My My sinuses are not the best right now. Forgot to mention that. Zoom out a little bit. How far down do I want that part to go? If anything, I want it to go down sort of here and then loop back around. Well, maybe it'd be a little more sharp. Maybe move it up a little bit? I don't know. I want to move it up. I don't want to right click. You sent fan art. Oh boy, let's do an unboxing then. Pull it up on my phone. Here, I'll pull it up on the Discord. Give me a second. Oh wow, yeah, I like it. It makes me look sort of like a. What word am I searching for? I like it. Either way, I like it. The headband and the looks similar. If anything, it's a better face than what I can do. Nice. I will work more on the hair and stuff and do detailing. I really don't like the mouth. I need to change that. If anything, I'll probably end the stream in a little bit and continue the work outside of it. Or don't want to open OneDrive, thank you. Hopefully this will work out. I hate to admit it, but because I'm drawing this stuff, I did set up a DeviantArt account. Literally same name as my YouTube account, but I hate to admit it too, because that place, I do admit, can be a hub of what's the one quote? From the first Star Wars, where Obi-Wan's saying, like, you will never find a more wretched hub of scum and villainy, or something. I don't know the whole quote. But yeah, it exists. It only has the Reuben drawing on it right now. If anything, I may post some of the sketches. I don't know. Let me pull back up the reference image. You know, I could do something like this. Make the strap a little bit wider. I'll do that in a minute. Give me a second. How do I want this to work? I know the strap will be down like that. And then loop around. Because Conscript's supposed to be less flat, less flat than Reuben. A little taller too. Comes with the territory. But I'm not good at this stuff, so we'll see. We'll see how badly I can mess it up. Never underestimate the ability of me to mess something up, you know? Shit, like that. I shouldn't do long lines like that at one time. That's not good either. Let's make it not flat. I keep hitting the back of my chair. Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, that's still kind of flat. Let's mess with that. Again, this is shit. This is didn't mean to say that, but this is all a work in progress. I mean, it's still probably shit, but you know, I'll try. How far down did I want the... And ultimately, I think this will be yellow, and we'll have an anchor on the side of it, or like a printout of an anchor, sort of, on the bra. Fun fact, the main guns of the Conscript class cruiser explode violently if they get hit. And if one of these guns gets hit and explodes, it will leave a massive crater that takes out the innards of around half of the ship. Each of these two heavy turrets. They are very powerful, but they are glass cannons, and they will destroy the entire ship if both of them... Basically everything except that central command tower in the middle, the bridge, will be destroyed. Also, here, I'll look up your name on Google. I have a weird Google footprint as well. It's odd. What's the origin behind that name? Occublocks, what's the origin with that name? Yeah, I see the Roblox account. Oculus and Roblox. So you do like VR and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you were talking about VR earlier in the last stream. Let's Google Images now. There's Occuflox. Let's not do Occuflox. That's a medicine thing. All of the images are just Roblox profile pictures, and your Minecraft skin. But all the rest are just Roblox avatars from one specific server. From a place called Brick Hill? What's that? And that's a YouTube video? We have some thumbnails from a Fortnite video. We have a lot of stuff. You have a website? I had a website for my TV production class a while back, but I haven't updated it in a while. It's mostly a dead website. I used one of those free website things as well. It's not loading properly. Give it a second. One second. Sorry, sinuses again. I do need to write some more as well. It's one of my New Year's resolutions. Are the links broken? Okay, no, it loaded now. The links were broken. What's the sign up for? I have no clue what that is. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit. Give me some perspective of how I want the rest of the body to look. Yeah, definitely need some more line work. I'm gonna edit the arms and the torso. Doesn't look very good right now. Why is it doing this? Alright, you gotta go to bed? You know, at this point, I should probably... Well, I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I should probably end the stream here. At least you have a start, you know? It'll take a while to finish this, but... Yeah. Alright, you have a good one. I'm gonna end the stream. See ya.